I'm gonna die tomorrow. My last meal, easily, lobster.
My last meal would be baked macaroni and cheese because it tastes so good.
最後の食事はやっぱりお寿司ですね。
My last meal would be edible underwear, worn by Mariah Carey.
My last meal would be lasagna.
Roast turkey, big one.
Pork chops and potato latkes. Greek salad.
Pizza, pasta, pepperoni pizza.
It would be a juice. It would not be a meal. Because I would be too nervous to eat anyway.
Meal is basically a cassava with meat inside.
If I was to die tomorrow, my last meal would be steak, beans, and rice. And the reason why I say that, because I don't want to die on an empty stomach.
I think food is the greatest thing to kind of bring people together, and food should anchor everything that happens in your life. My name is Mike Lee, and this is Studio Feast. There's room for nuance in your life where you can pull from a lot of different inspirations. It's perfectly conceivable for someone to work a day job and in one thing and be really great at something else. It's nice to kind of have that thing outside of the day job. After a day of kind of working at a desk to be able to kind of build stuff with your hand. I never went to culinary school, and I learned how to cook just teaching myself. We're not professional chefs, so we have to figure things out on our own. I recognized at a very early age how you make food and suddenly people show up. And then when people show up, you get closer relationships with the people that are around you.
This is basically chili tea.
Basically chili tea?
Yeah, it was what the dried chilies was soaking in.
Part of what we do is just showing you what you can do as a home cook. That you don't have to be a professional chef to put great meals out and create these cool experiences for people. We try to cook within our range. I think it's better to succeed at really kind of simple and rustic food that you're comfortable with than to really fail at trying to be something you're not. When we smoked on the kitchen of like 40 people.
My last meal would be a huge bowl of spaghetti bolognese.
I think I'd have to pick guacamole.
With the avocado, the texture, I agree with you.
Texture. It's a
The
texture thing.
Texture, the flavor, it's all good. It's all home. And that's where I want to be before I die.
Absolutely, without a doubt, lasagna, homemade from moms.
Who would want to eat? Who would have an appetite to eat? Not me. You have too many things to think about.
Artichoke hearts, Pellegrino, dried strawberries, and macadamia nuts.
But of course I'd have red wine throughout the meal too because I know I'm gonna die. And that's my winter meal to die in.
All the seafood you could eat, all the beer you could drink, and all the liquor. It would be everything.
So if I'm going out tomorrow, I want it to be something that I've never even tried, you know? I want it to be something exotic, something that challenges my palate, something memorable, even though I won't get to remember it for very long.
STUDIOFEAST is a group that I founded. We throw pop-up dinner events and we try to kind of create new experiences with dining. It's sort of a mix between going out to a really great restaurant and having dinner at your friend's place. So the core of STUDIOFEAST is myself and Derrick, Yuen, who has been cooking with me and helping me execute since the very beginning. I know Sue through Derrick. I think Derrick and I tend to cook with really aggressive flavors, so I think she kind of has a palate that kind of helped us mellow it out a little bit. The last meal thing came from this small idea that I had 4 years ago. I wouldn't even call it an idea at the time of just adding this little form that said, "What's your last meal?" And then we were like, we should do a dinner based on all of these responses. And let's create original dishes based on the ingredients from the top 20. And that's how the first one happened. It's pretty intimate in here, so I hope we all kind of walk out of here good friends and have some great food. STUDIOFEAST is a demonstration of how you can bring together a bunch of random influences that you have and interests and focus it into one thing. It's a cool thing, just the creative process, just to see it come alive and work. I want to try to find a way to share this kind of lifestyle of getting people to cook at home more ambitiously. It's not to say everyone should be making really fancy meals, but hopefully like the things that we do, they hopefully inspire other people to kind of at least step up their game a little bit and try something that they haven't tried before.